Hey guys, welcome back to Week 8 picks for the NFL. I was going to say league, but NFL is part of the league, yes. Week 8. You guys can let me know how your favorite team is doing so far. And we'll just get right into it with Thursday Night Football with the Ravens at the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers just played my Panthers, and they got blown out. So there is absolutely no shot that I'm going to go with the Buccaneers here. They're banged up. So are the Ravens. The Ravens are like always the most banged up team, but if the Panthers can blow them out 21-3, I don't see how the Ravens couldn't. Their secondary is better than ours because ours is kind of banged up as well, and we still shut them down to 3 points. Ravens here, not much to talk about. Broncos, the struggling Broncos as for the whole year, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, which a roller coaster team. I had them losing this past week to the Giants, I'm quite sure, and they had the game in the bag, lost the lead, and I think like on the last play, like they were like on the 1 yard line, like trying to fight there and couldn't get it. I don't know if it was the last play because I didn't see it, but I know that play happened, but they couldn't pull out the win. I don't trust the Broncos still. I know they sat Wilson last week and they said that they should have won last week if Wilson was probably starting, but still, I'm going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They just traded away James Robinson as well, which I think the Jets got a steal out of that. It was a 6th-round pick, possibly a 5th-round pick, I guess depending on how he plays or maybe percentages of snaps. I'm not 100% sure. Steal for the Jets. So I'm guessing Etienne, whatever, how to pronounce his name, is now RB1 for them. But yeah, we'll go with the Jags here. And my Panthers versus the Falcons. The Falcons got blown out, especially in their coverage, by Joe Burrow last week and the Bengals. You know, I kind of hate picking for the Panthers because every time I have picked for them, we have lost. But I'm still going to pick the Panthers because I don't see how we lose this game with their secondary still being beat up. And the way we ran the ball last week was incredible. Our line played also incredible. We had a substitute for our center, and he had like a 95 PFF grade, if that matters to you. Maybe not, but I still don't think we should have a problem with them. I think hopefully JC Horn should be back. Jeremy Chin hopefully will be back. I don't think we lose this game. And I saw on I didn't get to see the video yet, but the NFL preview game for this game on the NFL, I think however many, there were like 10 people that chose like the game score. 9 of them had the Falcons winning, and I'm not sure how, but I'm going to watch that video later, and I'll determine if that's true or not. The Bears, who just whooped up on the Patriots, the game that I did not have correct, and the Cowboys, who just got Dak back, and did they win? They did. Oh, they crushed the Lions 24-0. I don't trust the Bears at all still, even though they did win the game. It was raining, which I guess like 2 of the games that they played really well on have been raining. One being the week 1 against the 49ers. And automatically they'll be in a dome this game, so weather should be good. And I think the Cowboys win this game quite easily. Dolphins, who just got 2 back last week, and the Lions, who I think have cemented their spot as like the worst team in the NFL. I've been like picking them too these past couple weeks because I have like a lot of faith and like feel good that I want them to win, and that has just not been happening. And I even had, let's see, the Vikings were on bye last week. I had Jared Goff start for me on fantasy. I think he finished with 1.4 fantasy points. Yeah. So Dolphins here, I'm going to say by like 14, 17 points, easily should win this game. The Cardinals, who they just got, I think, D-Hop back last week or the week before last. I'm not 100% sure when. I don't know. But I still don't trust them as a team quite yet. They still need to play a couple more wins. I'm not even sure if they won this past week. They did. They blew out the Saints with 2 of them being pick sixes. But that was a super high-scoring game. I think the Vikings are better. They're coming off a bye. I don't know if they had any injuries or not, but I trust the Vikings to get the job done here. Vegas Raiders versus the Saints. And again, the Saints just got beat by the Cardinals. Vegas, I think they're coming off a bye as well. I'm not 100% sure. But I think they are also the better team here. Saints don't know who is actually going to be their quarterback. That's not a good. What somebody says is like, if you have two quarterbacks, you really don't have like a good quarterback or something like that. With Jameis Winston, and I can't even think of who has been playing quarterback for them. Like I don't remember. I know it's not Taysom Hill. It is somebody else, and I am not thinking who that is. Don't touch them. Is it? It's not Red Rifle, right? I'm like clicking on the box score right now. It is. It's Andy Dalton. That's who it is. Okay. Don't trust that. I'm gonna go with the Vegas Raiders. Patriots, who just got the beat down to them. If you guys watched that game, because I watched a little bit of it in the first half, once they benched Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi came in there and he freaking lit him up for like a solid 3 minutes, and then it was a dud after that. Jets have looked solid, and they're getting James Robinson to play this week, and for Breece Hall, who I also had on my fantasy team, who is out all year now with an ACL. So big loss for them. I still have the Jets winning this game, though. It could have been the rain just kind of threw the Patriots off. But I'll stick with the home team, but that's not too far of a drive from New England to New Jersey. So we'll go with the Jets, though. The Steelers and the Eagles. The Eagles just made a trade as well. I'm pretty sure it's Robert Quinn who they got. And then they're also about to deal with Roquan Smith. I'm pretty sure he's about to be dealt soon too. But Eagles look good. They're still undefeated. Steelers, I'm sorry. I don't see you guys like standing a chance in this game. The Eagles corners have looked super great. And with Trubisky throwing like 3 interceptions like every game that he's playing, or having just multiple turnovers, not a good start for them. And I don't think it's going to slow down for the Eagles unless they play super conservative, which they can't, because I think Najee Harris has like the worst like rush average yard per rush, whatever. So they don't got anything going for them on the offensive side. So I'll take the Eagles here quite easily. The Titans and the Texans. Texans are also one of the worst teams in the NFL, and Titans are kind of in the middle of the pack. I know I saw that Ryan Tannehill got hurt, but then like I don't think he ever like left the game though. Like, I think he still stayed in there, because I was looking to see what Malik Willis would do, but that never happened. This being an AFC South game, anything could happen. Still got to go with one team. I'll go with the Titans here. I about said Texans. Tennessee Titans. We'll go with that. Washington Commanders, who I picked correctly last week to beat the Packers. I don't know if you guys chose that or not. I did. Against the Colts, who I also had winning last week, and they did not. Who did they play? They played the Titans, and fell up short, and then now Matt Ryan got benched. Definitely not a good look for the Colts. I don't know how you would pick the Colts out of this, even though the Commanders aren't like a super solid team. After that, I don't know how you could. You obviously could. Jonathan Taylor's still an awesome back, and he's just coming back from injury. But I don't know. Maybe it could be a fluke game for Ellinger. I know he's a Texas quarterback. Can't think of his first name. But I'm going to go with the Commanders here. But it might be a close game. San Fran, who just got CMC. Sad to see that. Against the Rams, who have been not so hot. Did they win last week? I don't see the Rams while scrolling through this. I don't think they had a bye. Maybe they did have a bye. Maybe that's just good for them. And I know San Fran kind of came on a little bit for the Chiefs last week. I'm still going to go with the 49ers here. Rams still don't look good until they get something together. Then I'll start picking them. I did pick up Matt Stafford though, and because I dropped Jared Goff. So we'll see if he can turn around. I kind of feel at some point like they will turn it around. Don't know when it is. Can't choose it yet. We'll go with the 49ers. And I think this is the Monday Night Football game. Not 100% sure. But the Giants, who are the super surprise team, and the Seahawks, who actually have been playing really well lately too. Again, I said with the Giants and Jags game last week that the Jags could have won that game, should have won that game. I didn't watch the game. But close game regardless. I like the Seahawks in this. Giants are, I think, 6-1, and I'm going to go with, I don't even know if they like are considered the underdogs, because I think the Giants were underdogs against the Jags last week, I think. Or it was like a 1.5 favorite, something like that. I'm going to go with the Seahawks, though. And hoping Geno puts the whoop down on them, because why not? But yeah, we'll go with the Seahawks here. Oh, no, we do like this game. The Packers, who have not been good lately, against the Bills, have been quite dominant lately. I don't give much shot here. This could be a high-scoring game. This could be like a low-scoring game for the Packers. You know, I don't know how Aaron Rodgers is going to play. Until they make another trade for a receiver, they're not looking good. I think, pretty sure like they're abandoning the run game too quick. So like people just know that they're going to pass. And yeah, I don't give them much of a shot to win this game either. So Buffalo Bills it is. I think this is the Monday Night Football game. The Bengals, who again whoop down on the Atlanta Falcons, because Joe Burrow threw for like 450 yards, something like that, 3 or 4 touchdowns, played excellent against the Browns, who I think just squeaked out a loss to the Ravens. Yeah, 23-20, close game. I didn't get to see that one either, but hard pick against the Bengals right now. They're looking super solid, even though the Browns are at home. AFC North game should be a good game regardless, but Bengals are the better team. Bengals should win this game, and that is my final pick for Week 8 of the NFL. You guys can let me know how I did, and if you disagree with anything, please let me know in the comments, and we can discuss it there. If you want to join my ESPN Pigskin Pick'ems League, link will be in the description. And other than that, guys, I'll see you next week.